Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Melissa, and today I'm going to be reacting to the 4th episode of Obi Wan Kenobi. As it turns out, Matt is actually going to be in my neck of the woods this week, so I will see him tonight, tomorrow, and then a little bit of Friday. So hopefully we can do a reaction and then a breakdown to the 4th episode somewhere in there, so stay tuned for that. And maybe we can do a quick recap of his experience of Star Wars Celebration. I know we briefly touched on it like an episode or two ago, but we do want to have a deeper discussion on that. So we'll try to get some episodes in. It just depends on the schedule. He literally went from going to Star Wars Celebration to flying to the UK to going to a wedding, and then he's coming back here, and so he'll just be thrown off, sleep deprived. He's just been going. So we're going to try to make stuff happen, but if it doesn't... So in the last episode of this show, we saw that Obi-Wan got the shiznit beat out of him by Darth Vader. Princess Leia was captured by Reva. Tala, I feel like that's wrong. Tala's the name of that character, is taking a very injured Obi-Wan to Jabim. And so I'm expecting that we're going to get some back-to-tank scenes and then maybe flashbacks, maybe Clone Wars flashbacks. I don't know. I'm not necessarily expecting it, but I think that would be the one thing that if they put in the show that would send me over the edge. And I feel like if they don't do it, it would just be a missed opportunity at best. So let's just see what happens. But yeah, I think I've said my piece. Shut up, Melissa. Watch the episode. We're sick of watching you talk. Okay, let's do it. This opening sounds so similar to the PS4 Spider-Man game. The motif sounds so similar. Back to tank? Ooh. That looks bad. That gash looked really bad. Ooh. Are we gonna get flashbacks? He's going into a back to tank. That's like a key story tool for flashbacks. Oh my god, they're paralleling it. Oh my god, they're paralleling them. That was kind of a sick opening, not gonna lie.
You can't keep me here. My father is Bail Organa. He's a senator.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, it's what's his face? Ooh.
I need your help.
His robes are looking more like Ben Kenobi.
I can't shut it down. Everything runs out of here. Then help us to get her back. So I know exactly what the Empire can do.
Kind of just threw us into this, didn't they?
Look, if you want my help, you got it.
And his mind was changed really quick. Okay.
It's impenetrable, Wade.
How far down do you think
Wade.
it goes?
Get my ship fueled and ready.
His robes are so much more like Alec Guinness in A New Hope. Wow, they really moved this fast. I thought we were going to see a little bit of, like, journey to Jabim. Yeah, Obi-Wan's getting it back into this kind of fast. I really thought there was going to be more of a build-up.
We intercepted a transmission on Balnab last year.
How did he die?
Oh.
He burned to death on Mapusa.
Yeah, I really thought there was going to be more build-up to this. So far. It is really cool to get a better look at Fortress Inquisitorius.
Alright, I'm inside the system. Here we go.
Nobody's saying that? I am a little shocked that he's up and moving so fast.
Ben, I'm overriding an entry port. It should be right ahead of you.
Episode 1 vibes, though. Points. This is really cool to kind of see Jedi Fallen Order in live action.
As well.
What did that droid think it was going to accomplish? Reva, what is your damage?
This is Mule Station.
I have a hard time believing she'd be able to overpower that guy. Just saying.
Over there. Let's go.
Classic. I'm sorry. I don't believe that she would have been able to take him out like that. Like, I have a really hard time believing that.
Kenobi is gone.
Alright, we've rehashed this.
Who you're trying to protect?
Child torture. Okay.
Let go.
These are got some great sets, though, in this episode. I won't lie. Oh, is this like the torture chamber in Jedi Fallen Order? Yeah, that's exactly what that looks like.
Let me out, please.
Ugh! Oh, that's disturbing. Are those Jedi?
I just found out what they're hiding down here. It's a tomb.
Oh my god. Is that... That was Terra Sinube. Oh, that's really morbid. Oh my god. It's like they freeze the dead bodies. That's like Star Wars Rebels, what they did to Luminara, disturbing. Wow, that is really disturbing. Was that Terra Sinube in the beginning?
Tala, I need a distraction.
That's so disturbing.
You're lying.
She'll kill her. That's not terrifying at all. Ooh. Nice. That's pretty sick. That was a really cool effect. The red against the blue. That looked really cool. Hug him. Hug him. They need to hug. It's mandatory. At some point. One time in the show. Just hug. Just hug.
What does not make sense is how an old man and a little girl escaped an Imperial checkpoint on your planet.
He's not that old, Riva. Show some respect. This is not going to go well for Tala. Hand holding. So cute.
I do like a good liar.
This is going on for forever. Like, I just find that hard to believe. That I can't get over how pretty the blade looks, though. It looks gorgeous. I love that it lights up the whole area. Okay, okay. Oh, I see you, Obi-Wan. I see you. The... Where? So, all of a sudden, he can fight now again. Interesting. Just like Jedi Fallen Order. My self-sacrificial idiot! Ooh. Oof. Jump, 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 jump! I would keep running. Yeah, I was gonna say, run. That water still has pressure. It could smash the door open. This feels like Rex and Ahsoka's plan to get past the clone troopers. Mean girls are back. Nobody sees this? With Obi-Wan? Really? Nobody sees this. Nobody sees this. Oh, yeah, it's these guys. Forgot about them. No, you're not. R.I.P. Wade. His face. Yeah, I'm the first brother. I get mad at everything I do. Yes. Come back, King.
You were born what the feet would bring. I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
Yes, King. Yes, King.
I put a tracker on the ship.
You liar.
You're certain the tracker is with him?
She's lying. Did I miss that? Did I see a tracker? Because I didn't see a tracker.
Where's Wade?
Were we supposed to feel something for him? Because I don't. Hold his hand. That's the best moment in the whole episode. That's the best moment in the whole episode. Sorry, right there, that was it. Oh, the droid's the tracker. Okay, quick thoughts. I'll be very frank. I was not super impressed with that episode. Let me collect my thoughts here for a second. That felt way too short. What was that? 39 minutes, but then you have to cut out time for the intro and the end. So what would it have been, 35 minutes, 34 minutes? Just felt way too short, and it felt like they tried to cram in so much within those 35 minutes. I feel like it needed to be longer. I don't think that the story was short enough for it to be 35 minutes. I'm going to watch it again, so I have a second opinion, but I do really feel strongly that they really rushed that Obi-Wan in the back to tank. Oh, now he's fine. And now he's fighting with his lightsaber and everything's perfectly hunky-dory and all that kind of stuff. So I am a little surprised that they kind of threw that together as fast as they did. I would have liked to see that be drawn out a little more, especially because the first 3 episodes are like, hey, he's really struggling with this. Getting back in touch with the Force is hard for him, and he just got his ass handed to him by Vader. So I would think this would have been an episode where he has to recuperate and really try to get back in touch with the Force and really kind of question how holding on to Anakin is poisoning him. And I don't feel like they addressed that at all. So I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed with this episode. The sets were amazing. Fortress Inquisitorius looks great. That one room in the torture chamber where Obi-Wan lights his lightsaber and comes in and takes out the guys, and you see the red and the blue reflecting off of it. I thought that was well shot, and it was really fun to look at. So I really enjoyed that a lot. What else? I'm kind of bored with Reva right now. I really feel like, again, the first 2 episodes were really strong setup, and I thought the 3rd episode was also good, but I really thought that this would be the episode that they would kind of start kicking in character motivations and why people are doing stuff, and really not just getting to the core of Obi-Wan having to get back in touch with the Force, but also understanding Reva a little bit more. And I just don't find her that interesting. She's cool, and her little mind probing abilities, apparently she's very good at that, but it's just I'm a little bored in her scenes. I'm not scared of her. I don't really feel like there's a lot of weight behind her. I can't tell if it's the acting or if it's the dialogue or if it's a combination of both. But I mean, those scenes where it was switching from Obi-Wan and Talo working their way through the fortress, when they go back to Reva and Leia, it just felt like Reva and Leia, there was nothing progressing in their scenes. It didn't feel like it was a build up towards anything. Talo and Obi-Wan sneaking through Fortress Inquisitorius. Oh, now Reva and Leia. And it's just I didn't feel that. I didn't really feel anything. I'd have to say my biggest gripe with this episode is, again, the lack of build up for Obi-Wan getting his ass kicked, being in a back to tank for 2 minutes, and then he's fine, and then meeting this little gang of people on Jabim, and then going off to rescue Leia. I don't know, I felt like that could have been executed better in build up. I really would have liked to have seen Vader's perspective a little more. I thought that this was going to be an episode paralleling Vader and Obi-Wan, what Obi-Wan is struggling with the Force, and his grief and struggling to let go of Anakin. And then I thought it was going to be and then we would see the Vader side of it, which would be Vader holding on to his anger and reflecting on what he lost in the past. So I feel like this episode was kind of a missed opportunity to incorporate some very meaningful flashbacks while also showing how Obi-Wan and Vader are preparing for their final confrontation. I didn't hate it. I just look at it and I'm like, missed opportunity, I feel like this episode was. I will say, them freezing the Jedi that they killed in the little catacomby things was really disturbing. That was Star Wars Rebels, Luminara, what that stuff that they did with Luminara in Star Wars Rebels, where it's they used the hologram of her corpse to lure Jedi to kill them. So I feel like that was a direct tie-in with Rebels. That one Jedi, Tara Sinube from the Clone Wars. Ooh. I don't know, that whole sequence was really, really disturbing, but that does seem very Empire-like, and I liked how they lined that up with Star Wars Rebels. I mean, these are my really quick, jumbled, messy thoughts, so you guys are going to have to forgive me if these all are all over the board, but I don't know. Overall, I'd have to say I think that this is the weakest episode of the series so far because it felt very rushed in execution. And I was really hoping for build-up between Obi-Wan and Vader. Obi-Wan struggling with his grief and his loss of connection to the Force. and Vader building up his hatred and then also simultaneously reflecting on the past and being like, I lost all this, I have nothing. And then using his hatred for what he did to his friends and his family, but also in his decision making, using that hate to fuel himself to move forward. So don't think it's horrible. It's not ruining my interpretation of Obi-Wan, but I just wasn't that impressed with this episode. Okay, I mean, I think those are my general basic thoughts. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Matt and I will hopefully do a reaction and breakdown to this episode together, so stay tuned for that. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, click that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you.